Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. If you're new here, then welcome. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and for those of you that are already subscribed, you'll know lots about my channel already. For those of you that don't know, I do budget videos really, and I previously posted a video of my first part of what I got for Christmas, which was the Budget Mom Filofax, which was this one, but I was still waiting for my main Christmas present. Shipping from America to the UK, this has taken, I would say it's definitely taken over 4 weeks, so about 5 weeks. So if you are going to order, then please just bear that in mind, because I thought I would get it sooner than this and I didn't. So it's just something to be aware of really, that it can take a little while. So without further ado, let's get into this. So I've got my trusty knife here because I think we're going to need it. So in the box it just says, "Thank you for supporting the Budget Mom, I appreciate you." Okay, so let me just pop that down. So I've got a little voucher code which I might try and use, because you can buy some printable things and it's for everything in the shop. And then this is just the tissue paper, so let's get rid of that. And then I did bring my knife because I thought there might be some extra packaging around this. So let's just tear it off. There we go. So I'm hoping to use this to manage our budget for our house finances. As you guys know, I use the Budget Happy Planner to track my own personal budget and savings, things like that. But I'm after one that will track our joint finances, specifically with the house, because we do put a set amount of money in it every month. And while we never go into an overdraft, we do kind of spend it all or get close to spending it all. And we never put any of that into savings or use sinking funds or cash envelopes for it. And I think we'll be much better off if we do, because at least then we can track more what we're spending our money on in there, which I think is mainly food, to be honest. So the first thing you get is this lid. Okay. And then you get some books. So you get one for every month. So you get 12 of those. And then you also get an instruction and yearly spending one. So you get a little card as well. And you also get these cute little stickers, which I'll probably use along the way, I'm sure. So they're really nice. Okay. Let's have a look at the first one. So this one is just the instructions and yearly spending, and it opens up like this. I know some people have cut this off, which I can kind of see why you would, but I think I plan to keep mine mainly at home anyway in the box. So this is kind of like a bigger sort of system for tracking everything more on a bigger view. So you've got your financial plan, which is 1 year, 5 years, and then anything between 10 and 15. You've got memberships, yearly savings, and you get lots of those. And then you get more of those. And then this one's really cute, which I think I am going to use this. The paper quality is really nice as well, I just want to say. It's really nice and thick, which is good. Where you just can have your sinking funds, and then you can just pop in the amount, how much you're saving, and then just colour them in as you go along. So I might use these to track sinking funds and goals for the house budget. And then this is your yearly spending overview. And then your balance, and you can put something in here, and it's got all the months along the bottom instead, so you could put whatever you wanted in these as well. Bill tracker for the year, so that's quite good. And then you get a medical one as well at the back, which I probably won't use that one. So let's have a look at January, because that's where we're going to be starting from. So it says, people around you won't always understand your journey. They don't need to, it's not for them. Which I think is really good, because sometimes you might think that what you're doing is really important and others might not. But whatever is important to you is what matters most. It's not anybody else's opinion. So this is the front of the book, and it's just got this workbook belongs to, and then if found, which I probably won't fill that in. Okay, so the only thing I don't like about this is it doesn't quite sit flat. Like if I push it like that, then the paper's just crinkling, but hopefully with time it might help a little bit. So this is undated, which is great for those like me who order and then it takes over a month to come. So you can literally date this yourself, and it's just got little lines and you can write the dates in over the top. And then it's up to you how you use this. You might just put your bills in for that month. You might track your no spend days. You might track your a particular cash envelope that you use quite regularly and track that. And there's a little space here for goals for the month as well. So then you get some line note paper, which I think could be really good for setting out your thoughts for the budget for that month. Okay. So then you get the income tracker. So here you have, you can write the days, you can write the income that comes in and the total amount, and then you can write your bills. So any fixed bills, things like that, anything that's going to come out that you feel you have to pay, you can write the total and how much is left. And then here is where you have space to put in your cash envelopes and your sinking funds. And again, you can work out how much the total is and what you'd have left over, so that by the end you can see if you've got a cushion in your account or if you're going to do a zero-based budget. And then here you've got debt and savings, and then you can work out everything then. So you would add up all of these sections to work out the income and how much, if you're on line with what you're earning. Here you can do a breakdown of cash envelopes as well, which I think is really good, because you can put in the amount and anything else that you add in. Okay, and then this is where it gets a bit tricky for me, because you do actually get a few of these in each month, because I know in America people get paid weekly or bi-weekly, things like that, but I only ever get paid monthly. So I don't think we'll need this one or this one, because we plan to just put in our income, our 2 sets of income for the account, and then all our house bills, and then our envelopes and sinking funds from that one payday, which will last the month. But I suppose it's good you get spares, but you do get a few. But this is what we will be using hopefully as well. So you get an expense tracker and you can just write the date, anything else, the account that it came off, the transaction, what if it falls into one of your categories for your cash envelopes or sinking funds, and then whether it was withdrawal or deposit and how much it's left with. And then if you follow the budget mum, you can do the highlighter method, where you just highlight everything that's personal in one colour, anything medical in another, I don't know, anything that's food in another, and then you can track that spending. So you do get quite a few of those, which is good. I'll probably need a few. Okay, and then once you've done that, you reach this part. So this is your debt, if you have any debt, to track your debt and any extra payments you might make. And then this is just your monthly net worth tracker, so you can track any assets you might have, anything like that. And then here, this is your monthly budget category breakdown. So you have your starting balance, your incoming income, and then your total monthly income. So you could have, say we had £300 that rolled over from December, and then we added our £650 each, and then we worked out the total, and that is our income for the month. And then here you could just do a percentage breakdown of each of your categories for your budget to see at the end of the month, percentage wise, how much money went to each of those. And then Here you can do a breakdown of where your money went as well. So you can track your comparison. So here you could compare December to January by transferring anything you used over in the December one here and comparing it to January. And then you would do the same in February, but you would compare January's to that one. And then at the end you just have some thoughts, which I think would be really good to write down any notes that you'd need maybe to plan for February's budget. So that's the first one, and I'll go ahead and show you each one. So this is February, and it's just yellow, and it just says, without facing the reality of your spending, you will always be left with confusion and regret. And then they're all themed around the same. I must admit, I like the fact that it's not so pink, like not everything's pink. Tomorrow you will wish you had started today. So that one's quite nice. And then April is this one. Prove to yourself that nothing is impossible. And then we've got May, which is red. Finding happiness with what you have today will save you from always wanting more in the future. And the quality is really good. Like, I can honestly say, the covers themselves are quite thick. Like, I would say really thick card. But what impresses me most is the paper quality, I think. Stop living the big dreams in the millionaires. Because I think sometimes, I know I am anyway, you might not be, but I'm really heavy-handed when I write with a pen. That's why I've started using needlepoint pens, because I find if I use those, they write really smooth and I don't need to apply a lot of pressure. Whereas if I use a normal biro pen or a ballpoint pen, I feel like I need to press really hard just because of my handwriting style. And just how I hold the pen as well. I tend to hold it quite face forward. So that's why I switched to needlepoint pens. And I think, looking at the paper quality, my needlepoint pens will be fine on this. I can't see it being a problem at all. But I might just do a quick pen check with a blue pen in a minute. So this one just says, the most important thing is that you are proud of the change you have brought into your life. Okay, so I'll quickly finish showing you these and then I'm going to do a pen test, I think. So August, the worst thing we can do is to allow someone else's progress make us feel bad about our own. And that one has got a bit more of a pink cover. But the rest are more neutral. This one's purple. On this journey, you will realise it's not about having lots of money. If you don't know how to manage it, you'll always feel poor, no matter how much money you have. So there's that one. Struggle and the ability to overcome is empowering. Be proud of what you have accomplished. And then just pull these out. November's got a red cover. The journey to pay off your debt is to change the way you look at money and how you manage it. And these are quite stiff cardboard, like I'm struggling to open these actually. And then December, once you stop comparing yourself to others, that's when you'll find true contentment. Okay, and that one's got a lilac cover. So I'm just going to grab January out and I'm just going to go ahead and grab my needlepoint pen. Okay, so this is one of the ones that I use. In my Budget Happy Planner, I use the black ones, but I'm thinking I might switch to blue in this one. So I'm going to test the blue one out, I think. I'm not going to do the front cover because I don't think that would be the same. I might just... Okay. Okay, I might just do it on the back here. So... I'm just going to write the budget. January overview. So at least something makes sense. And that's actually really good. I can see like a ton, I can't really see anything, to be honest. Nothing that would bother me. If I hold that up, I'm not sure if you can see, there's like a tiny amount of ghosting. It's definitely not bled through the paper. I would say it's just a tiny amount of ghosting, but nothing major that would make me think, oh, I need to switch pens. So I think these sort of pens, if you use any like ink type based pen, would be great. This one's a liquid pen from Papermate, and it's a 0.5 needle 0.1. And these work great, so if you have anything similar to this, you'll be fine. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, at some point, I'm going to transfer all the notes that I've been making in my Happy Planner while waiting for this to come, and I'm going to go ahead and put them into my January spread, and then pretty soon I'll update you all to let you know how it's going and anything else. But if you do have any questions about this planner set from the Budget Mom, then please let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to either help you or find the answer, because I can always look back through them if there's something that I might have missed. But other than that, I hope you have a fantastic evening, and if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will speak to you all again soon. Bye.